have you met so-and-so? Oh my gosh. Have you met Lisa and Bob and Adrian? Oh my gosh. They are strong Christians. You know, I wish I could be a strong Christian. Have you heard this term? He's a strong believer. She's a strong Christian. Well, this passage isn't talking about believers that way. It's actually saying be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might, His strength. It's about Him, and His strength remains constant. So a lot of times when we're talking about a strong Christian, I would ask, how do we know they're strong? Well, we might have some insight into their kneeling at 5 a.m. because they've told us. We might have some insight into their giving because they've told us. We might have some insight into their volunteering because they've told us. Maybe sometimes we're just watching them from afar. But my point is, why are we doing this with Christians, the strong ones and the weak ones and the really serious ones? Oh, the disciples. Are you a disciple? I know you're a child of God, but are you a disciple? Have you heard this? We start having levels of believer. Paul's message is not for us to have a hierarchy or start labeling Christians as strong and weak based on their activities. You know, there is a strength to believing in Jesus and trusting in Him, but it's His strength and His might. So then there's nothing to brag about. Do you see that? There could be people who are busy 70 hours a week in spiritual activity, and they don't even know Christ. We cannot judge what a person is doing to determine that they're strong. It's all about the source of what they're doing. Do you hear this? It's not what you do, it's who does it through you. It's not what you do, it's the inspiration that matters to God. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. There are plenty of people that are busy. What God wants is your trust. Do you trust Him? Everything you do in that trust is of incredible value because it's an expression of Jesus.